CHRISSY Crew, and thank you guys for tuning in to another video. And as you guys can tell by the title, today we're going to be doing a simple everyday makeup look, something quick, fast that you can just take 15 minutes to do and go about your day. This is the look that I've been doing lately since I have been kind of doing my makeup again, but it's very, very simple. So if you guys want to see how to get a simple everyday makeup look, then just keep on watching. If you guys have not yet subscribed to be a part of the CHRISSY Crew, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, do all that good stuff. Show your girl some love, and let's get right into the video. All right, you guys, so today we have another makeup video for you. I know, exciting, yay! Again, my makeup videos from now on are not going to be like what's new, what's the best products. This is just going to be like quick get ready with me. Like today's video is going to be like a simple everyday makeup kind of look. It's not really about the products. It's just how you apply them and what you do for them. So that's what I'm going to be going over today. I had a couple of requests to do an everyday simple look, and I believe I have one on my channel, but this is what I'm doing now. And I feel like a lot of the items that I'm using are affordable also. So if you're somebody that really doesn't want to spend a lot of money to have this little bit of makeup on, then this video is definitely for you. So I've already prepped my face. I've already did my eyebrows. My eyebrows are microbladed, so I really just color in the ends and then like shape them, so it's not really much for me to do. I prepped my face with St. Ives moisturizer, which is okay. I feel like it's not as hydrating as I personally need it, but it does the job and it was affordable. I also prepped my face with the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer, as well as the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, two of my favorite primers. Today we're going to go in with affordable products as well. So I used this in my last video. If you guys have not checked out my last video, my Hocus Pocus movie review, then I will leave the link somewhere here. Check that out. I did a really cute Hocus Pocus inspired look. I actually really love how it came out, so go check that out. But this is the I'm pretty much using everything that I used in that video because this is really my go-to, like what I do now. So we have the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-hour foundation. This is the shade 202 Creamy Natural. This is very lightweight. I actually really like this foundation. I had bought this foundation previously for a client because I stopped doing makeup, but I do take like certain people when I feel like it. I kind of got rid of everything, but this was for her and she ended up canceling on me, so I was like, I'll just keep it, see if it matches, and it actually matched me, and I really love it. And ever since I used it, I love it. Like this, I think this foundation is what makes me want to wear makeup because it's so lightweight. It lasts all day, like literally all day. And that's what I like when I do wear foundations now. Like when I do my makeup now, I just want something lightweight. Like I don't want something heavy on my face. I don't want something heavy on my eyes. Like I don't even like to wear lashes anymore. I did wear lashes in my last video because I felt like with that look, like it had to go with it. But normally, like I don't even wear lashes. So like today, there's not going to be any lashes. So what I'm doing is I'm just blending it in with my, this is actually the Friends Revolution blender. This is my frame shaped one. It's so cute. I told myself I never wanted to use these, like I wanted to keep them, but I ran out of beauty blenders and I had to open it up. And I wasn't gonna buy any beauty blenders because like I said, I don't really do my makeup, so I used what I have. But I love this beauty blender. I actually, this is my first time, well, when I started using it, it was my first time using a Makeup Revolution blender, and it's really good. Like I feel like I don't know, it has like a weird thing where you squeeze it and I don't know if you guys can see, like it's kind of dented. That is kind of weird, and it's not as squishy as the e.l.f. beauty blender or the e.l.f. blender. It's this pink one that I used to use. I love that one. That one's my favorite. It's like $4. So good. It's not as good as that and not as squishy, but it definitely applies the makeup really nicely. I don't really use the brush for this unless like I'm trying to get into the middle here. But other than that, like I don't really have to use a brush because the blender really just pushes it in and just makes it even more skin-like and lightweight, which I like. And look how pretty. Nice, done. I move it down my neck a little bit. There you go. Next, we're going in with our e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Rose, Fair Rose. This is the hydrating. Oh, this is the Satin Finish I grabbed. Usually, I get the hydrating one. I didn't even notice this one was the satin one, but I've been loving this one too. I bought this one also for the client. And I was like, you know what, I'll just try it out and see how I like it. And all right, so I'm doing all this and I feel like I don't really do my nose too much, so I just did that just to do it. But I do contour just these areas, or I do highlight these areas a bit, even though it's like a quick natural look. Like I still want my face like highlighted a little bit. Today I just went all over the place. Today I'm actually going to run some errands, and then I have a little birthday party to go to later, a kid's birthday party, and I figured, you know, I wanted to wear some makeup but not too much, so let's do my look. And I blend this in obviously with my blender still. You can use a smaller blender, you can use a brush, you guys literally can use whatever you have on hand. You don't have to go out and buy the things that I'm using, but this is what I use. So whatever you have that you use, utilize it, but do it in these steps if you like, you know, how it comes out and like how it looks. I prefer this sponge, but there's some people that prefer to use brushes. Some people don't have a sponge, so you're more than welcome. The brush that you would kind of use for this, you can use like a small stiff brush that's like rounded, or there's a brush. This brush I really like. It's from Real Techniques. This is a great brush for the under eye to pat it in if you wanted to use a brush instead. I'm not going to do it because that has some color on it, so I don't want to get that under my eye, but I like to use that brush too. I usually, well, not usually, but when I was doing my clients and stuff, I would set their under eye with that brush. I really do like that brush a lot. This comes in a set. This comes in a set with these three. I think there's one more. It's probably like an eyebrow brush, but this is like the blush brush, the foundation brush, and your whatever you want to call this. This you can also use for contouring. This will get really nice and chiseled on here. But yeah, you can use it for either or. So we go in, pat it, and then really this next step is up to you. If you like to set your face, you can go ahead and set your under eyes now. If you want more of a natural, like kind of glowy look, or like just like a natural skin look, you don't have to set your under eye or your face. Me personally, I don't set my full face, but I do set my under eyes because my under eyes crease. I do have like wrinkly under eyes, so I like to set them just to at least try to hold the concealer in place. They get like, I don't know if you guys can really see from here, but they have just really a lot of lines there. So whenever I do my concealer, I always like kind of look up in this way so that I can make sure I get in those lines. For setting powder, I've been loving this powder. I've repurchased it multiple times. This is the Beauty Bakery Flower Better Not Bitter. This is in the shade Oat, which is the translucent shade. Like I said, I've been using this for a little while now. I really like how it lightens up the under eye and just sets it, puts it in place. And you guys will see it'll, you know, it'll make it look a little bit mattified, but not like dry. It just makes it look nice. And you guys can see the difference. This one is a bit more shiny, this one's a bit more mattified, but it looks like kind of filtered, like, because it just sits on the face nicely. I have not tried the new trend with the powder puff, I think it's called, where it's like the flat triangle. That I've seen people use, and it does look really nice. I just don't do my makeup enough anymore to sit here and try it, so I'm just going to, I just like to do what works for me. I like to do what I have, because again, like, I don't go nowhere. I don't do much, and when I do, I don't wear makeup. It's only like certain occasions that I'll actually sit here and put makeup on, but I heard it's really good. So now, as you notice, I go in all the time. I'm always just going over all my makeup, just making sure it's really pushed into my skin, really just sitting on my face very nicely. Whatever's left over on my sponge, you see I went around with on my face just to kind of just go over it. I am just one that likes to just go over my face multiple times. I hope you guys are having a fun fall so far. I know there's so many fall activities happening right now. Pumpkin picking, apple picking, haunted houses. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys have anything planned yet for this fall, if you guys haven't went anywhere yet this fall, any haunted houses, any good haunted house recommendations, because I love haunted houses. I used to hate them, but I love them now. There's two in mind that I want to go to, so if you guys have any in the Long Island area, I really don't want to travel to like Jersey or anything, let me know in the comments below. So any good pumpkin patch recommendations, let me know. Pumpkin picking, I want to go every year and I never do. And this year I really want to make it a thing to go. So I'm going to try to go next weekend actually. Today is Sunday the 9th. So I want to try to go next Saturday the 15th. I saw a place that I liked. It had, I think it's called like Schmidt's Farm. It has like a corn maze and everything. I really want to do a corn maze. Like for such a long time I've been wanting to go through a corn maze. The Schmidt's Farm also actually has a haunted house as well with a haunted corn maze. So like at night they turn it into a haunt. So I think that's one of the ones that's on my list. If not, it's because maybe it was more expensive than the other ones that I saw. But either way, I want to go to some kind of pumpkin picking. So leave your comments down below, your suggestions, all that good stuff, because your girl wants to go somewhere. And if you guys have anything else planned, let me know. Any cool things to do in the fall besides haunted houses and, you know, pumpkin picking. I'm open to ideas. For bronzer, so my main difference between like my everyday look and like when I want to go out, or like if I'm going out and really want to glam up, is I don't put on like the cream contour for definition. I don't really, that's it. And then it depends kind of how much highlight I put on, what color of my eyeshadow is going to be. That's kind of how I like glam myself up. But normally my face routine is always the same, whether it's an everyday look or like a glam look. But again, the only difference is I wouldn't put on cream contour for my everyday look. So today I'm not doing that. We're just using the Hoola Bronzer in the normal shade. I have like a little rounded brush and I'm gonna go ahead and bronze. So that's like my main difference. I don't, on my everyday looks, I just like to kind of keep it fresh looking. I won't go in with like the cream contour, and sometimes I'll use a cream blush. I wouldn't do that. I'll just kind of buff my face out and just bronze it up a little bit. And also, you know, like I said, the eye look. So nowadays I don't really do crazy eye looks, and I keep everything pretty simple, which today is going to be the same, literally. And when you bronze or contour, either or, it's the same thing pretty much. You always want to make sure you're shaping your face properly. If I'm still good at what I do, I can at least tell you some tips on that. When you bronze, you want to be careful with your forehead. That's like the main thing. When you have a smaller forehead, you don't want to put too much bronzer on your forehead because it will minimize your forehead even smaller. When you have a bigger forehead, you kind of want to get in to those higher cracks, those sides over here, so that it can kind of close in your forehead a little bit more. Whereas if you did it with a small forehead, you're just bringing your forehead even smaller. So you want to just be careful when you're bronzing. Just pay attention to your forehead. Pay attention to where you're bronzing. I've seen a girl the other day, actually, this girl on TikTok, no idea who she was, first time I saw her. She was probably my color, maybe lighter, and I don't know if anybody could be lighter than me, honestly, but she was, you know, still light skinned, and she had a small ass forehead, really small, and I saw her put bronzer on. Like, she was one of those like that really get into the contouring, doing the whole nose thing, the eyebrows. Like, I don't do that, never did, never will, not my thing. But she did that, and she bronzed her forehead. Her forehead was probably like half my size here. And she put two brown circles here, rubbed it out. It didn't look bad. Then it's like, she made herself look like, I don't know. Like I said, she was my color, but she used like 3 times darker the bronzer. And I really don't understand why girls do that. I mean, it does look nice at the end, but at the same time, like, I've seen girls that literally are milk white like me, and they get, you know, body tans, which is fine, like, you know, but their face is like my shade face, and their skin is like angel skin, like a fucking caramel color, and their face is mad white. So when they put their makeup on, they obviously have to match their face to their body, and then they just look like a whole new person. Like, that I just don't understand. I don't get that. Like, that's crazy to me. Blush, I'm gonna go in with the Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush Prim Vixen shade. I used this in the last video as well. I wanted to go in with a little brighter pink since I got this cute little sweatsuit on. Just wanted to match my little pinky pink there. Now, for your everyday makeup, you don't really have to put any blush on if you didn't want to. Being that I am stepping out, I'm just going to go the extra step. But if you wanted to leave it at just the bronzer, you can do that. Maybe add a little bit of highlight. There's days that I've went with just bronzer and highlight. There's days that I've went with just blush and highlight, but not as pink blush. So it's really, this is where you can kind of mix it up and see like if this is what you want to do as your everyday, like, or like if you're just running out, you know, if you want to add your blush and all, like, this is the part where you can kind of customize. Now for highlighter, because I am putting highlighter on, I haven't used this in such a long time, like really such a long time. This is the ColourPop Disney Collection highlighter, Part of Your World. This is the Ariel highlighter. It is like a cream shock highlighter, and since it has like the pinky hues in it, I was like, you know what? Let me see how it is. I can't even see how good this is. Let me see. Oh, that's cute. Can you guys see that? I hope so. Let's see if I can see it on this side. It really has been such a long time since I used this. but I used to use this often because I liked how pretty and shiny it was. There you go. Just a little bit, just a little. I don't even know if that's a little because I literally can't see. I can't see, but you know, as I go in, we're gonna buff it out a little bit. Let's see. That's cute. We're gonna leave it like that because I really can't see it too much. What I'll probably end up doing is maybe putting a little bit gold highlight to see what we think. For eyes, I'm gonna keep it simple also. I'm gonna go in with my Amrezy palette. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. If you don't know who Amrezy is, she is a very, very fashionista influencer. And she had a, I don't know if this was her first palette or if she had another palette with Anastasia and then came out with this one. I really don't, oh no, you know what she used to have? She used to have her own like lipstick line or something. Lip gloss, lipstick, stuff like that. So this is her first like palette collab, and I believe right now she has a collaboration with Pretty Little Things that's coming out or just came out, something like that, with the lips again, I believe. Now, fun fact, back in 2011, I want to say, yeah, I think back in 2011, I worked at Sephora for a brief time in 14th Street in Union Square, and I was there seasonal. And I really did want to stay there. I'll tell you that story maybe another time, or it's a quick story. Anyway, I wanted to stay there past the seasonal time. They told me if I did a week of overnight, then I can stay full time. I did my overnight week, and then they let me go. And I was like, this is some bullshit, and I was pissed off. But during those 3 months that I was working there, Amrezy was working there. Her name is Amra. And she, just a regular girl, she didn't look how she looks now. She looked like her natural country. She's from like Montenegro or something, so she looked where she was from. Now she kind of just looks normal, like a normal girl that gets surgery and stuff done. Not in a bad way, but like she gets her Botox and her lips and all that. I don't know if she did her nose. She looks different. Beautiful still, but back then that's how she looked. And she was a makeup artist there. I was a cashier there, and we became cool. And she did my makeup a couple times. And let me tell you guys, at the time, like I was into makeup, but I was like just getting into makeup. So the little things that I did and knew, it wasn't much. She was already a makeup artist, so she was on the floor, and obviously we became cool. And one year she did my makeup for New Year's, and I did this like pink and, oh, I'm sorry, I did like a purple and green look or blue, I don't know what it was. But guys, when I tell you that my whole eye was like gray, like my eye color was like gray, I've never in my life seen that happen. And as I got more into makeup and I went to makeup school, I understood, you know, what colors work well with what eyes, you know, brown eyes, blues and purples, and like those gem colors, greens, work really well with brown eyes. They really make your eyes pop and look big and beautiful. That's why, like, if you notice when people wear black eyeliner and brown eyes, their eyes really pop. So before, obviously I didn't know that at the time, and my eyes legit were like gray, and I was so obsessed with myself. I had blonde, beautiful hair. I look gorgeous, and I took a picture, and that picture, I don't know where it is now. It's somewhere in one of my computers that don't work anymore, but I took a picture, and I even put it on my credit card, because at one point with your Capital One cards, you were able to like customize your pictures. So I put it on my credit card because I just looked so beautiful. So I've ever since that day been, no, I'm not obsessed with her, but like I always remember that look because I just never seen something so beautiful. So this is her palette, getting back into it. I really like this palette. The names are really, really cute. I think it fits me very well. If you guys see the shade, she has a shade Leo here, which is this beautiful blue color. She also has the shade Cupcake here, beautiful pink color. And then she also has Gemini, which is this really nice gold color. And what else does she got? She has BK right here, which is black. And yeah, so I really like this because obviously Cupcake is me, Gemini is Angel, Leo is me, BK is Brooklyn, where we're from. She was in Brooklyn as well. And I believe Leo is because of her husband, and he worked with us as well. So it's nice, it's cute that they ended up getting married, because I don't even remember ever them being together. Anyway, so I'm gonna go in. All I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna just put some color in my crease. I'm gonna go in with this OG shade. I'm gonna go really lightly in with just my Nikita Dragon round brush. Dab it lightly because I don't want like a big color in my eye. I just want some color, just to not have it empty. Now, since this is an everyday look, you could have used your Oh, I didn't want that. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to have to keep this like this. Let's just try to blend it down. I definitely didn't want something so bold like this. I mean, it's not bold, but it's, what the fuck? I do not want this. Ugh, you guys. Trial and error. But I'm going to take this off. I'm just going to go ahead and finish with this eye. I'm going to clean my brush really quick because I still want to use this brush, but I don't like this shade. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I was looking for. So we're going to just go into the left eye really quick. I'm just going to go on my Hoola Bronzer because I really just wanted just like a regular brown shade just to match my eye to my face. So we're going to go in with that. That's what I wanted. Like just a light brown. That's it. Just to smoke it out. And I probably still have that shade on there. So this is a lot better than the right eye though. All right. In this case, fluffy brushes are good for this kind of look if you want just like a smoked out blended look. Sometimes I would even use this brush just to kind of go in because I'm not like looking for a specific style on my eye, or just I'm trying to get some color. And that's so much better. So I'm gonna take this off of my eyelid really quick. I will be right back. We're fixing this eye back. Took it off. I just put a dab of concealer on it just to get it the light way again. And I was looking, this, I don't know if it was something that was on the brush or what, but it's like a shimmer. Oh, I know what it was. It was probably this brush. I probably used this for highlight. And now I have some shimmer on my eye, which it don't look bad. It looks like a nice little bronzy goldish kind of thing. But I was just a little surprised. So I got to go back in now with this. Let's put some shimmer back on here. This is better. What I also want to do is actually tone down my cheeks, because I was looking in the mirror and I was like, damn, girl, your cheeks are bright as fuck. And we don't want that. So I have this little clean brush. I'm going to take this blush that I have. It is Unicorn Glow blush in the shade Honey. And it's like a mauve-y kind of blush. So I'm just going to take some of this and just see if I can tone this pink down a little bit without ODing on myself. Let's go on my highlight too. And I'll bring it up a little bit too if that helps. I was just looking and I was like, dang, I can't really see too much. This might have made it more pinky, but whatever. That's fine. Next, let's move on to the next look. So now we're going to just add some eyeliner. For eyeliner, I'm using the Mario, Makeup by Mario highlight pencil. This is what it's called. Oh, brightening pencil, light 1. I like to just use this on my lower lash line. It's a nice nude color, really glides nice on the eye. I could sometimes, like, you can use it to lighten up your your brow bone if you wanted to in your inner corner. Me, I'm just gonna leave it as is, keep it cute and classy. Next, I'm gonna go back in with the Amrezy palette, and I have just like a flat brush, small flat brush. I'm gonna go in with the Barb shade, which is here, and I just want to put that in my inner corner just to give my inner corner a little pop. I know this is a simple everyday makeup look, but now this is where I'm getting my creativeness out of. So I'm just going to add that in my inner corner just to pop my eye a little bit. You don't have to do this, of course, just like you don't have to do the blush and the highlight. You can kind of leave it as is, but since I am going somewhere, I want to have a little sparkly spark. And this is very pretty. I don't know if I use this one, but it's very nice. All right. Next, mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess mascara. They have a couple of these styles available. This is definitely one of my favorite mascaras when I was doing makeup. I don't know if there's any like different styles out now because, like I said, I haven't really been following everything with makeup, but this was the one that was out when I was doing it, and I like this one. So what I just did there was my eye started tearing, and my right eye loves to tear, and it gets a little bit frustrating. This is another reason why I don't really put lashes on too much anymore because my right eye just messes it up. Like, it literally just starts tearing and I really hate it. But you guys see how that just lifted my lashes. Now this is a kind of old one, probably from last year. So if I had like a fresh one, you know, this probably would have been more lifted. But you see a difference. Like, you see how it just really brightened my eyes. And watch when I do my under eye, watch. Look how it just separates the lashes, makes them look so long and pretty. Come on. And this mascara is, I think, well, at least when I was buying it, it was like $3.99 or $4.99. So you really can't beat that. So there's the eyes, there's the face. To set my face, we're gonna be using the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. This is like a dupe to Urban Decay All Nighter. Very light. I love this. It smells great. I mean, it smells okay right now, but it's a really good setting spray. Very lightweight. And really does make your makeup last all night. I use this on all of my clients. Every time I used to use it, they used to be like, that smells so good. What is that? So I definitely recommend. Super cheap. I think it's like $10 also. Now for lips, I am using the PLouise Achievements. I don't know what color, unless the color is Achievements. I'm not sure, but it's like a light brown. Glides on really, really nice. You can use any lip liner you want. Put some chapstick. But let's see. Sometimes I don't like using colors like this because it just matches too closely to my skin. I personally like the kind of darker outline with a lighter inside. But I think for certain instances, you know, it's good to use this. What I'm going to do and see how this looks, I really don't know if I'm going to like this, but I wanted to try it. I'm going to just put like a kind of pinky mauve color on it. So this is the Joey shade in the Friends and Makeup Revolution collection. I pretty much got a lot of their stuff, almost everything when they had it. So this one is definitely my favorite color. It's almost finished, leaks out the bottle. That's one thing I don't like. It just like leaks out the bottle. But let's see. Oh, this is pretty with this. I think I like this. It gives it just like a nice pinky touch to it. Not overwhelming, not too brown either. So I definitely like that. Very cute, very simple. So now this is my hair. I don't know if I want to leave my hair out or up, but this is how I'm going to leave it for this video because it's actually cute like this. So this is the final look. This is the simple everyday makeup look that should only take you about 15 minutes because it's so simple, so simple, so easy. And then you can always glam it up if you like. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that I was able to help out all my girls that want to do something quick and easy before they leave their house, do whatever they got to do. I hope that this was very helpful for you girls. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is the final look. I really do hope you guys really enjoyed this video and really learned something from this video for your next makeup application. If you guys have not yet subscribed to be a part of the CHRISSY crew, hit the subscribe button down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Like, share, comment, do all that good stuff. Show your girl some love. I'm trying to get to 350 subscribers by the end of this month. So all your help and all your sharing and all your love is truly appreciated. Again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.